Man, look at this. Beautiful, ain't it? Just beautiful. I finally received my capture card in the mail after ordering it about a month ago. I wouldn't say it's a long time, but it did take a while to get here. I'm really happy that it got here so I can just start recording. Oh, I'm going to start recording off the charts. I'm going to be uploading every time I can. This is actually a battle that I had with my friend a while ago. It was a long time ago. It was back when freaking Deoxys Defense and Mega Marwow were in OU, so we're practically even. These aren't even so it's pretty much an Uber's battle. But, well, it's just an OU battle. It was an OU battle back then. So let's go ahead and get into the battle. Okay, so he's going to start. I'm going to start off with my Uxie, my Belphegor right there. Of course, he's shiny. Gotta love my Uxie. And he leads off with his shiny Deoxys Defense. Like I said, this is an OU match, but back then he wasn't Ubers. So he's going to start off going for Protect the Scout. What my Uxie is going to do, I actually wanted to just Thunder Wave this thing, status it, probably get a few Para Hacks. But now I decided to set up my screens. There's nothing really that Deoxys Defense can do to me, but instead he toxes me. So he comes in, pressures me, he poisons me. I'm just having a bad time with this Deoxys. He's just, man, peer pressure all over me. So I'm going to set up my Reflect, just set up both screens, because he really can't do anything to me. Now I'm going to set up the rocks. My team really doesn't have a problem with rocks, but that's residual damage, and my Uxie doesn't like this. He's just getting stalled out. His health is getting lower due to the poison. It's just getting worse. And I'm just going to decide to U-turn out here. But instead he protects just to rack up the poison damage. So I'm going to go for the U-turn again as he withdraws his Deoxys. And I do get a U-turn off on this Galvantula, breaking its sash. So my Uxie is just going to go in there. He's going to spin around a few times. Going to U-turn out of there, come back to me. And I'm actually going to go out into my Raichu. I know what this thing wants to do. It wants to set up those sticky webs. It wants to fire those webs out of its butt all over my side of the field and slow my Pokemon down there. Like, yeah, I don't want to touch that. But I'm going to go for Nasty Plot. I know my Raichu is faster than his Galvantula. So I'm just going to set up one Nasty Plot, let him get up those webs. And now I'm just going to go for the Hidden Power Ice, just to knock out this Galvantula. I don't really want to mess with it and just let my Raichu die off and have a Galvantula handle my team. But now he's going to go out into his Excadrill, however you want to pronounce it. I see that it's floating on a balloon. I want to go ahead and pop that balloon, so I go for a Hidden Power Ice. I was thinking about switching out my Gliscor, but my Gliscor can't handle an Excadrill on a balloon that well. I don't want my Gliscor taking too much damage, because it's not fully defensive. So I sack off my Raichu, as now I'm gonna go into my Gliscor. Name's Kumagawa. It's shiny and shit. Got my good old Gliscor over here. I did use Gliscor back then because it wasn't your usual sub protect stalling variant. As you see here, I'm actually going to go for a Swords Dance, calling him to switch out. And my Gliscor right here, he's just getting so strong. I see this. You actually don't notice this. I have my Gliscor, his name is Kumagawa, and his Deoxys Defense is Madaka. We have a whole anime showdown right here. We didn't even collaborate this. I mean, I just wanted to name my Gliscor Kumagawa. So I'm going to just went for the knockoff, knock these leftovers off, and he's just going to keep going for recovers, just to pretty much probably PP stall me. Yeah, PowerPoint stall me. Is I'm just going to keep going for Swords Dance. I know that this Deoxys can't do anything to my Gliscor. So I'm just going to keep going for Swords Dance so I can actually take out this Deoxys, because it is a huge problem for my team. So I'm all the way at +6. I'm full power right here. My Gliscor is all charged up. He's just swaying back and forth all nice. So I'm going to go for a Stab Earthquake. I really don't want to go for a knockoff because I already did knock off his item. And that brings him down to like 15%. 15%? That looks about 10-15%. And I can just knock him out with another Earthquake after he goes for Recover. and that is a dead Deoxys defense. So now he's going to switch out in this Keldeo, and I hate Keldeo. I had nothing on his Gliscor to take this out, so I switched out into my Keldeo counter. Actually, it's not a counter, but it does wall Keldeo quite a bit, as he's going to go for a, well, my Tentacool, he's going to come out here and get stuck in that damn Galvantula's butt webs, and now he's going to go for a Scald. That's going to do nothing because my Tentacool is special defensive, and he's going to burn me, unfortunately. But I know that I can take at least one more attack from this Keldeo, even if it is a Secret Sword, because Secret Swords do hit defense instead of special defense. So he does the Secret Sword, you know, hitting me with that freaking sword. Now I tank that, and I decide to just go for a rapid spin just so I can get these butt webs and these rocks off my field. I really don't want my Pokemon that slow, even though they already are slow. I just wanted to get these hazards off my field. So my Tentacool is over here. He's taking burn damage. He's not looking well. I have no reason to keep him, so I just sack him off to another Secret Sword. And my Tentacool dies, unfortunately. To a crit. Yeah, that crit totally mattered. So now I'm going to go out into my Mawile, because I know my Mawile can take at least one hit. Whether it be a Secret Sword, Scald, not a Hydro Pump, but I knew it wasn't carrying Hydro Pump because it had Scald. So I'm going to go right here, I'm going to Mega Evolve, get that Intimidate, and like it mattered, this thing is a special attacker. But he goes for the Scald, and I'm just going to go straight for the Play Rough. I'm not going to play around anything, I'm not going to Swords Dance anything, I'm just going to go straight for the Play Rough. As I looked, and I saw that my Mawile pretty much cleans up the rest of his team. So his Keldeo dies, and now he goes into Excadrill. And from this range, I know that my Sucker Punch will be able to take it out. So I'm just going to go straight for a Sucker Punch. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to make any guesses. I'm not going to switch out or anything. So I'm going to go for Sucker Punch, take it out, and now he goes out into his Meloetta. How I hate Meloetta. I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch. As he starts going for workups, this man is getting strong. I'm like, no, you can't be doing this. He was right looking across from me. I was telling him straight up, you can't be doing this. So he goes for another workup. I didn't go for an attack because Play Rough can miss. So instead I go for a Taunt. I had Taunt on my Mawile, pretty much just to beat Aegislash, and I'm just going to go for Sucker Punch just to get rid of this freaking Meloetta. Like, I'm glad I played around this Meloetta like this, because Meloetta is a huge threat, especially to my team. So now he's going to go out into Victini. I know Victini has all attacks. That's what they usually run, so I'm just going to go straight for Sucker Punch and knock Victini.